Good morning, how you guys doing? This Mike back with the thought of the day on April 14th, 2023. First, I want to give honor and praise to the Elohim of Israel for waking me up today and giving me the strength and the wisdom to bring you this message. Then I like to open with the serenity prayer. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not mine, be done. Today the topic is I want to talk about is my review of the movie Air. My review of the movie Air. The other night I went to go see the movie Air, starring Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Viola Davis, to say the least. The movie is about the contract that Michael Jordan signed with Nike once he was a rookie in the NBA. Um, and the movie takes place in the 80s. First, I'm gonna start off with what I liked about the movie. I liked about how they depicted the '80s, the scenes, the stores, the graphics, the clothing, the the pictures of different things, the commercials, and they really tried to take you back to the '80s. So I definitely appreciated that aspect of it. My interest came because of my basketball roots and having met Sonny Vaccaro a couple of times and had little small chats with him. I was eager to see how they portray him in his hustle to try to get Michael Jordan to sign his contract. Um, I think Matt Damon was cool, but they might have should have looked for an Italian-born actor to play that. Probably would have been a little more authentic, but Matt Damon did a decent job. I like the way they chose Ben Affleck to play Phil Knight. The way they dressed him up kind of resembled him a little bit, and he seemed like he got into playing that part. The other guy, Rob Trasser, played by Jason Bateman, seemed to be cool. I didn't really know much about Strasser beforehand, so to see, I can't really tell you how well he played that role because I really never heard of the guy until the movie. Now, the things I didn't like. I didn't like how Howard White was portrayed by Chris Tucker. I didn't like how uh, uh, James Jordan, Michael Jordan dad, was portrayed by Julius Tenen. And I didn't like how Dolores Jordan, Michael Jordan mom, was portrayed by Viola Davis. First, I'm going to start with the two men. I feel like they characterized both of the men as silly, playful, just wanting to joke all the time, not really taking things serious in terms of handling business and things of that nature. When they first showed Michael Jordan dad, he was under fixing a car. He came from fixing a car and just had that silly Southern stereotype thing that they try to portray on the so-called Black American man, and I felt that, and then to see where his wife come and just take over the conversation and be the one to seriously handle the business. I think that it was portrayed to show a sign of weakness and silliness. The role that Chris Tucker played with Howard White, first, I couldn't really connect Chris Tucker to basketball as bad as I tried. And it was just too silly and joking all day when there was some serious matters that needed to be handled. Um, I just didn't like the way they portrayed him being over silly, and it puts out the stereotype that us as black men can't take things serious. So those two characters, I definitely didn't like how they portrayed them. And now let's get to Viola Davis. I know she's regarded as a good actress, and I definitely appreciate some of the work that she did, but I never seen Michael Jordan mom come off with the mean, stern type approach or attitude. So to even have her playing her seems like a mishap to me. And then it was just portrayed like she was the smartest person out of the Jordan family and things of that nature. And I just didn't like the way that they made her look. Like she was mean and stern. And when I saw interviews of Michael Jordan's mom, she was a more nice, laid back, bubbly type person. But I see how Hollywood has been portraying this role with trying to put the black woman in the forefront like that, to be this dominant force and to actually be the ruler of the household and things of that nature. I seen it from Coming to America 2 to The Woman King to Black Panther 2, and it seems like an agenda is going on when it comes to that kind of thing. And it's an obvious agenda if you really pay attention to what's going on, which causes more confusion in our community in the relationships, especially the young kids that's coming up now. Finally, I didn't like how they portrayed Michael Jordan. First, you never got to see his face. You never heard him talk, and it seemed, I don't know if it was some contract thing where why they didn't allow him in the film, or an actor for him to see his face or things of that nature. But there was a lot of important things going on, and they made him appear to be like a mute, which again, his mom came in and handled everything, even to the point when they first showed him his new sneaker. They didn't even let him have a response or anything. I just don't like the way that the black men were portrayed in this film, and I just think that it's a agenda that's going on with Hollywood. I know some people might not agree with this video, like this video, but it's just my opinion. I didn't like that the way we were portrayed in the film. But other than that, the film was decent in terms of the knowledge and some of the events that happened. I just didn't like the agenda part. So this is Brother Mike. Make sure you enjoy your day. Shalom.